Well, Jim, we're back. SuicideFantasyFootball.com. You already have proven, as we talked about the AFC Championship game, you don't know what you're talking about. So let's see what you think about the NFC. You've got the Giants flying across country to play against the San Francisco 49ers. What do you think is going to happen in the game? Who do you think wins?
I think the slick balls in San Francisco give the Niners the edge. In the misty harbor of San Francisco, I think that Eli's not.
Did you really go that far to be able to say slick balls? Ridiculous.
They don't have a guy named. They do have a guy named Dixon on their team, so we're looking at that big game from Dixon. And I think Niners defense, I think, dominates the game. I think Eli Manning goes to prove what his defensive coordinator 4 years ago said. Every quarterback throws the same when they're laying on their ass. I think Manning gets pummeled by Aldon Smith and Justin Smith and Navarre Bowman and every other defender on the 49ers. And I think that it's a close game, but I think that defense wins, which is why I'm taking the defense in both games. The team with the better defense is going to win the football game.
And you're not saying Eli gets hurt and is out of the game. No. You're just saying he's on his ass too much.
He's thrown off his back foot a lot. He gets hit early. First quarter gets hit a lot, and then is looking for the rush for the rest of the game. Throws some balls, up that he shouldn't. He takes chances. He throws interceptions. That's him, and that's how I think it goes.
Well, believe it or not, me and Jim don't agree because I believe that Eli Manning not only plays well, although I do think he's going to get hit and he's going to be sacked and he's going to be hurried, but I think he finishes the game with 4 touchdowns, Jim. 4 throwing touchdowns.
Combined between this week and last week? Or
2 to Victor Cruz this week, 1 to Hakeem Nicks, and 1 to your ginger buddy, Jake Ballard. And I think it's 28-10, a big win by the New York Giants. And I think Alex Smith plays more like the Alex Smith of last year. I'm not saying he's going to throw 3 picks or anything like that, but I think he finishes with about 180 yards, 1 touchdown, 2 interceptions.
I think Alex Smith becomes the 3rd San Francisco 49er to hold the Lombardi Trophy.
Wow.
I think that they win the Super Bowl. I think that they go in and beat them. I think that they are just that team. They are the together family, all for Jim Harbaugh, laying it on the line. Defense wins. Their defense is better than the Ravens' defense, I think. They're definitely going to beat the Giants. They're going to go on and win the Super Bowl because...
You know what? If they beat the Giants and they're playing against the Ravens, I could see the Niners winning the Super Bowl. Yeah. I don't think either of those things are happening, and I think it's going to be a New York against...
Harbaugh.
The Patriots, a rematch in the Super Bowl, so we'll see. All right, so that's our opinion. Tell us what you think. Jim at SuicideFantasySports.com. Eric at SuicideFantasySports.com. Check us out Monday nights, 8 o'clock to 9 o'clock, Blog Talk Radio. It's Fantasy Football Overload. And then check out our other videos that we put up this week. We're going to do what? Eli against Peyton next?
Eli against Peyton next. And SuicideFantasyFootball.com. Facebook/SuicideFantasyFootball. Hop on, like us. Talk back and forth to us. Talk a little smack. Send some pictures. Tell Eric how stupid he is. Tell me how great I am. Get on there.